Good evening, fans of the American Premier Soccer League. You are in store for a Week 9 matchup being played here at North High School in Pennsylvania. The home side, Philadelphia SC, blue jerseys and navy shorts. The away side, the Sewell Old Boys FC, in their black and red. I'm Phil Boda, and today's Game and Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. Learn more at umbropremier.com. I think Umbro can sponsor some gloves and hats for us, my friend, as we're standing out here in a brisk fall day. The Sewell boys started the kickoff and immediately turn over possession. I know that's not how Coach Nick Campbell wants to get his side into this. There's some tactics to that, right? You kind of press the team into their own defensive third and see if you can take the ball away from them and have a counterattack. The Sewell Old Boys in desperate need of some points. They're in that relegation zone where they'll have to play the runner-up from the Casa League if, let's say, the league ended today. For now, a quick change of pace for Philadelphia SC. They're already on the attack. A cross in. Loops to the far side of the pitch. These teams have yet to match up so far this season, and it's a battle of the old guard versus the new. Philadelphia SC, they've been here since the onset of the APSL Delaware River Conference, whereas the Sewell Old Boys came up from the Casa League. You know, that relegation team, they've faced some really tough competition, and it won't get any easier from here for the remainder of the fall. Split, a shot from distance, blocked. Sewell Old Boys, they have a chance to counterattack, but is that Barbosa? It is. Steals it away. Philadelphia looking clean so far on their home pitch. A chance for Sewell to spring the counter. Clips that one through 1v1, but the pace of Philadelphia saves the day. I'm curious to see how the defense stacks up here for Philadelphia SC. They've given up 19 goals and then some so far this season. Scored about 15 for themselves, so it's a negative goal differential, and that's why they find themselves in 8th in the table. Looking for a long ball over the top. Doesn't find its intended target. Philadelphia trying to settle things down. In the center circle here is Barbosa, but an acrobatic clearance. Rolls the ball out of bounds. It's number 11, Jawara, to restart us. Good turn here. That is Verocaccia. I was not expecting him to play today. St. Paul off his line, has to go in. And almost a goal line clearance there for Philadelphia. And it will be a handball. Frantic at the top of the box. St. Paul out like a shot. St. Paul will be the captain here today. Joel Richmond suspended, and we'll get to that storyline in just a bit. Plenty of more still to talk about for the players currently on the pitch. Very fortunate to have some backline defenders. Otherwise, that would have been an early goal for the Sewell boys. They haven't scored many, only 3 so far on the season. But their run of form has been a little bit better. Yes, they've been losses, but they've been scoring some goals, letting in fewer, and that's growth. Jawara. Nicely worked here from Philadelphia. Rasheed Thomas, a quick burst of pace. He's going right at goal. The angle cut. Look how quick that man is in the channel. That Sewell boys were not ready to it, standing out in the cold for so long. They've got to be hot now to keep up with him. Stopped up the pass for just now. That's Johnson. Jawara clatters into an opposing man. Look at him doggedly chasing that one. Abelardi just ran out of space. It's good to see Abelardi back on the pitch. I feel like it's been some time since I've seen that man on the left ward channel, especially with all the roster mix-ups the Philadelphia's had to go through over the last week. I was talking to manager Aaron Saxton right before the match. He was having quite a headache of administrative duties this week. He's happy to just be out here playing soccer again. Jawara once again called into action. The Sewell boys streaming forward. That's Sifone, number 20, the captain on the pitch. Parletta is the goalie in pink there for the Sewell boys. Co-captain, he was there participating in the coin toss. Oh, and he has to call into action now. Just does enough to turn him around. And a chip in, and a chip down. It's a goal. Miscommunication in the back line opens it up. Philadelphia SC, they take the lead. That is Fiorcarta. That's his 4th goal on the season. Their leading goal scorer, and they need him here tonight. He strikes gold there on a fine opportunity. Let's see, how do the Sewell boys respond? A different kickoff strategy this time. Rasheed Thomas, he's a tank. Very hard to take down. Abelardi. See Barbosa, number 10. Very versatile player, can play most positions on the pitch. This time playing more of a central role. Sometimes we see him on the wing. We do have a player who went down. Looked like a twist of an ankle there. And that is Diego Solano. We hope he's okay. Sometimes those just kind of turf, your foot can get stuck in. You can go down.
The holidays are all about good company and good food. With our gourmet dishes and prepared meals, you can spend.
Looking to get that sorted out. Hopefully Diego's okay. I believe the trainer is now here. She's making her way onto the pitch. Folks, I hope you've been enjoying this jam-packed day of soccer. We've had match after match after match here on Game and Frame. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on our website at Game and Frame. Our center referee for today is Mr. Tim. So far hasn't had to do too much in the way of calls. However, safety, as we always talk about, Jorge, is their utmost job. Keep everybody out there safe. Obviously seeing somebody go down. I know a couple players on Philadelphia were asking for tape before the trainer got here. Trying to help Solano in that time, this time of need. Looks like Solano his day might be over, unfortunately. We hope it's not a lingering injury. Maybe just a twist and an angle. He's going to be hopping off gingerly for sure. And that gives another wrinkle into the mind there of manager Aaron Sexton. Can't have another guy go down. We talked a little bit about, folks, some of the substitutions that are needed for the squad here today. In their previous match for Philadelphia SC, there was a bench clearing brawl that ensued. There were 6 yellow cards divvied out to Philadelphia, 5 to the opposing team. So you'll see some of the likes of Joel Richmond, one of my favorite players on Philadelphia, the captain. Normally, he is not out there today. Prolific goal scorer, an assist maestro. And then Richter, the enforcer of the squad, always the villain. He welcomes the jeers from the crowd. He is not out on the pitch to enforce his will. So Philadelphia hoping, praying they can make it through this match without more folks going down. They're up 1-0, so they'll take that with them for sure. But there's a long way to go in this match. St. Paul, always the loudest voice on the pitch. You can hear him from all the way up here. Abelardi to deal with this. St. Paul looks for Rashid Thomas, but the ball just pinged at him there. Couldn't do much with it. Sewell Old Boys restart the play. Fortunately, the wind has died down for us. We are covering an earlier match in the USLPA Men's Major League around noon to 2, and it was a blistery one. Every corner, every throw seemed to be carried on the wind. Right now, the ball being played on the ground here for Sewell. They have an opportunity at goal, cut back and cut out. Jawara pushing that one up. Barbosa. Good give and go there. Weaves beyond one, but not beyond Sifone, the captain. Johnson. Barbosa, the wild man, all over the pitch. Leaves that one for Rashid Thomas. Moves it centrally. Looking for options, not seeing many. Didn't have the numbers forward, Philadelphia. There were plenty of folks behind the ball for Sewell Old Boys running their tried and true 3-5-2 formation this evening. It's a very fluid midfield. You can see the captain, Sifone. He was over on this leftward channel. Now he's kind of playing more centrally. He was following Barbosa, and that's a man you got to mark. Plenty of trickery in those boots. Jawara. Here's Bell. That's Washington the third. He came in, I believe, for the injured Salone. Abelardi trying to slot that one in. Machine closed. St. Paul talking tactics out there, making sure the slides are clean for his players. Not seeing Kuzmak out there for Sewell Old Boys just yet. That's someone they need. He's a towering presence, has an eye for goal. Only one so far in the season, but always has a majority of the shots. Sewell Old Boys did well there to maintain possession, but Rashid Thomas says this ball's mine. Not for long, unfortunately, as it rolls out of bounds. Here's Spicer. Baker now. Jawara. Great defending from him. Jawara's done really well on this right side. I was curious, I think I mentioned at the top of the show, how the defensive structure would be for this home side, Philadelphia, after losing many members like Jacob Weaver, who's now on Westchester United, losing Richter to suspension. They've been bleeding goals all season. They can't bleed too many here tonight to save that goal differential, which could get them into the playoffs later down the line. Sifone. Foul called, and the foul given. St. Paul calling for the press. Rasheed Thomas not listening to his goalkeeper on that play. Here's Washington. Skip pass to Jawar. Bell.
If I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto and pick up the real victory. Savings.
Are you talking about bowling?
No, bundling, Jan. Bundling.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Because getting home late gets you that look. Give more love than humanly possible when you feed a Hill's scientifically proven formula. Because you're only human, there's Hill's.
St. Paul. This is soccer. This is tactics, moving into space, off-ball movement, finding your shape in your triangles. Ran out of room here in this rightward channel. Philadelphia looking for a call there for some high studs. Not going to get it. Barbosa. Immediately closed down by 2. And they steal his cookies. That's Christensen, number 14. Safone now on it. Collision of bodies here. Philadelphia, when the dust settles, has it. Here's Raymond. The goal scorer. Slides it in for Rasheed Thomas. Tried to get on the opposite side of the defender, could not. Great touch there. Can he touch around the defense? No. Abelardi. This is where you need to move off the ball, right? It's not just when you have it, what do you do? How do I get open for my teammates? And that is offsides for Salvatore Ficorella. He calls for patience. Yeah, let's move it in the midfield a little bit more. Stretch the back line if we can. There's only 3 of them back there. So old boys gladly will take possession, however. Good turn in the midfield. Johnson slots it back in. That's number 7, Velasquez. He knew he was offsides, had to leave it. Johnson scurrying to this ball, doing everything he can. All he can do is chop down Hunter Bell. The foul's given. I'm looking at 14. Gunnar Christensen for Sewell Old Boys there. He's at the center circle. He's going to be their key point man. They're going to work through him in that midfield. Kind of unlock him to break the lines. A dangerous ball there from Bell. Quick fake out from Abelardi, but maybe too much trickery. Sends it out of bounds. Here's Christensen. Thomas now. A break here for Philadelphia. Rasheed Thomas just too fast, and he will be offsides. You can just see he's got jet fuel in his veins, that guy. Was number 8, Sean Tui, from the midfield, delivering that pass. You can see them communicating with Tui where his matchup should be. Who should he stack up against? Right now it's Dominic Iladosi who sends it in. Porletta. The press now called for Philadelphia. Good layoff there for Baker. And another offsides. Hey, I don't mind having offsides in a game, folks. That means players are attacking. They're looking to run in behind. That means they believe they'll get the ball, believe they have an opportunity to score. Get an inkling in my bones, Jorge. There's going to be a couple more goals left in this one. Abelardi to move forward. Washington. Tui. To Bell. Juara now. He always wants to move forward. This guy, okay. Couple step over maneuvers. The final defender couldn't beat him. Here's Raymond. Centrally to Barbosa. He was looking for the turn, but knew the pressure was on. Thomas with the hold-up play. They were looking for an on-running Barbosa, but he knew he was offsides. They've been calling it clean so far. Held his run. Still good attacking presence so far here for Philadelphia. I know Coach Aaron is happy about that. They've had 15 goals on the season, so you know they have some lethality in them. It's about when can they unleash it, that's the question. So all boys trying to maintain possession. They relinquish it maybe too easily for manager Nick Campbell's liking. Tui. Oh, the pass too soft for Raymond. Puts Jawar in a dangerous position. A soft touch from him. Saves the possession. Vicaroca. He was waiting for some people to make the run. Everybody held it. A looping ball into the night sky. Hunter brings it down well enough. Love being under the lights here in Philadelphia. No better way to play soccer. Got a few courageous fans in the stands here tonight, braving the cold weather, missing out on the Birds game. The Union, Philadelphia Union, also about to start their semifinal match in just a few. They know what's most important, and that's their club. Maybe a friend, a family member, a brother, whatever it may be out on the pitch tonight. Tui with the challenge. Raymond could move into space. Great run here from the goal scorer. He gets shoved off his line. And that'll roll gently there to Porletta. That was well worked from Philadelphia. Good little change of gears to accelerate them forward. Johnson, the recipient of the toss. Can't get by the towering Thomas. Will be a foul, though, for a missed kick. Juara. Looking for runners. Raymond. He knew it. He had his eye on the goal. Ball just beyond it. Swell old boys have to be careful. Yes, the offside trap may be working for him a little bit so far. These blistering runs in between the lines have caused him havoc so far. St. Paul calmly deals with the danger. Abelardi. Good pass cut out there from the defense. And that is the veteran for the side of Sewell Old Boys. Hard to get past him. Tui. Jarrara with one to beat. Goes central to Tui. Washington just has to clear the press, called in a timely fashion for Sewell Old Boys in a turn of possession. Vetter. Shot on! Paul reaching with everything he's got! Oh! How did he get to that? The on-the-ground drills. Muscle memory for the grizzled veteran St. Paul. He keeps his side ahead. My word. Like a flying cat, that man. That was a fine change of pace here for the Sewell Old Boys. One ball in. They had a shot on. Now it's a corner for the lads. Let's see what they can do with it. Looping ball to the back post. St. Paul doesn't ever have to handle it because the uprights do the work for him. Ball back into play here. Cut out there by Baker. But still inching up the pitch on the home side. Got a brand new set of kits here. Some new sponsors for them too. We love to see that. The growth of grassroots soccer, which is why we thank Umbro for sponsoring us so much. Really assisting in getting these players recognized for their hard work. Christensen. Oh, he gives a fantastic pass to the opposite side. Rasheed Thomas on his horse. That's a beautiful ball in. One-time touch. A save with the face from a Porletta. He said, as anything will do. Rasheed Thomas still battling for the ball. He tries to cut it back. Isumushi, number 21 there. He gets that one plucked away. Sewell Old Boys, they could rush forward. Great turn. Sifone, the captain, can't find the on-running Baker. Jawara. Barbosa. So much space here in the midfield. I would feel like it would be more compact. Not to be the case. A beautiful run in behind, but just missed time from Raymond. Another offsides called. Sewell Old Boys really relying on that offsides trap, and they're going to need to. Elodise sees Baker. He's definitely onside. Bell to stand him up. Tried to get to the top of the box. Couldn't find it. Raymond now. Green ahead of him. That's fine. Maintain possession. You can hear Coach Sexton saying, keep it, keep it. A nice off-the-shoulder run from Raymond. He's got a couple of runners. Goes for the shot instead. Slice. Raymond, he's got one goal on the season. He feels like tonight is his night to secure another one. They've been feeding the ball to him pretty heavy on this right-hand side. Just got to get a cleaner opportunity than that. Philadelphia playing a 4-3-3. You can see how that top three is working with the wings of Thomas and Raymond kind of checking back and sprinting forward behind the lines. Right now sprinting forward is Sewell Old Boys. Hunter using his positioning well. Body even better. Oh, great defending from the lad. Oh, I thought the run was going. Raymond, he nods to him. He says, yeah, probably should have kept going. My B. Ball still in play, however. Swell Boys chance to attack. Iladise. Velasquez definitely onside there, but slip on the ball. Unfortunate. Bell, careful, cautious, and calm. That's a fair challenge. Well done from Baker to win the ball back for his side. How long can they keep it? Johnson. To Vetter. Ferrer with it.
Go ahead, make your day with Samsung OLED S95F. With glare-free technology, even smarter with smart things.
Style and substance. In the GMC Sierra. Or current eligible GMC owners get 20% below MSRP on this Sierra 1500 model.
Ooh, have to be careful. That's like a freight train running at you. Here's Spicer. Fantastic turn from him. He slips the ball through from Baker. Kenny Cook! No, the offside flag rings the bell. The oven's off. These ARs, they have to be on their game today. Doing a fine job of it so far. Bell pushing everybody forward. It's a looping kick. Contention in the air. Fall neatly here for Barbosa. Still, he's not at a player advantage, but he gets shoved off the ball. Good balance. That's got to be a foul. Ferreira with a full-on tackle to the ground. Ferreira, a large lad. Seeing him in the team huddle, he's just giant over everybody. And that's what you need when you're your central defender. You challenge those heading balls. Long legs to do some poking challenges. Great attributes from this kid. Ficarota, number 7, the goal scorer, looking to add another to his tally. Will the set piece be the recipe to do so? He goes for goal! Easy scoop there. Johnson sees Miles in front. Spicer. The touch failed him. The ball's still in. Abelardi does well enough. Velasquez. Good one-touch passing here from the home side. She Thomas with the ball at his feet. Vetter, can he get to him? That's a foul if I've ever seen one. He's saying it's fair, shoulder to shoulder. That could have been a PK. Referee Tim saying no way. Baker. Can't get by Jawara here. Barbosa. Barbosa dancing well in that center circle. He'll take the spotlight for now. Here's Raymond. C cut inside. Thinks better of it. Has Jawara on the job. Goes for the goal scorer instead. He weaves by a couple. That's fine. Crosses it to the center spot. Nobody home. The trailing runner where? Rashid Thomas ushers that to safety. it'll be a throw. Could you believe it, folks? It's already the 33rd minute. Finally, we get a sub. This is the APSL, so the sub rules apply. You only get so many. It's not free-flowing like some other leagues we have here. So Spicer will take a seat. And we have Kyle Stone, who will replace him, number 4 there. The lone striker for the Sewell boys, who find themselves down 1 late in the first half. Good steal. The break could be on. Stone, first touch, let him down. He says, I was right between my legs, put it in front of me. Jawara, a great move there to go by the captain. And he gets tripped up. Call that a tactical foul. A little maybe too far out. That's what the 25-yard mark. I don't think a go for goal here would be advised. So let's see how this set piece is formulated for the home side. Tui slips it in Jawara. He could go for a one-time cross. It's a shot, really? Catching practice for Portolella. Tui. Ticarato. Sifone. Doesn't have many options here. The only option he sees is the blue jersey. Abelardi. So all boys, once they get the ball, they just don't have the numbers forward. You expect with that 5-person midfield, they'd have a couple of center attacking mids. Not to be the case. Barbosa now gets stuffed up. Captain doing his job. It's a big challenge. It's a fine challenge to make. The foul nonetheless. I don't think it's malicious, a need for a card or anything of that nature. It's going to sting, especially in the cold night air. Sifone doing everything he can to keep the morale alive for his side. Gets up a bit gingerly here. Ferreira stands over it. Simple ball to Vasquez. Christensen was put in a tough position there. Johnson retrieves. Vasquez. Good turn. Too many bodies to fight through. St. Paul says thank you very much. Tui surveying for options. Raymond in space. He could drive at a couple defenders. Saxton says keep the ball moving, lads. Stretch the compact midfield. Got to move it faster than that, but that means people need to be running off the ball. Another turnaround, no-look pass for the goal scorer. That one snuffed out. Raymond, beauty of a ball. Tui. Picorada. Lays it off here. Dang, you love to see it. One more touch and he could have been in. Sifone. To Stone. Vasquez. He gives that one up. Oh, Sheed, he is in. One slot behind the keeper. Goal! Rashid Thomas doubles the score. It's 2-0 for the home side. You could see it coming all the way. They've been looking for that all night. The pace, the acceleration can't be understated on Rashid Thomas. He gets himself a goal. That will be Rashid Thomas's second goal of this campaign. They're going to need him to score a few more if they want to get themselves out of that 8th position spot. Currently, our table's pretty tight, right? A lot of folks hovering around that 11-12 mark. Philadelphia SC currently with 8, so 3 points at home would be massive to shoot them up the table. Barbosa, well done. Raymond streaming forward. Pass doesn't reach him. Fortune smiles upon the home side. Jawara now to go forward. He gets upended. No call given from referee Tim. Washington the third. To Abelardi.
Tragic. Wild cherry, extra sweet. Max Fizz.
Okay. Easily customized drinks as unique as your guests.
I hate how much I like this.
SodaStream. Drink better, host better.
The ball won back here by Sifone. I feel like he's calling his name a lot. He's been doing so much work in that midfield. Here's Baker. Velasquez could handle that past the time. A lot of outstretched legs, but it falls for Philadelphia SC. Their turn now with it. Tried to do a scooping pass. Idolise cuts it out. Velasquez once more. Need to see more from him. Give me a few more touches, friend. A few more dribbles. A drive at a defender. Rasheed Thomas stout once more. Released is Raymond. Couple step overs. A little bit of trickery in the bag. Barbosa at the top of the box. You know he can turn in space. He has a crack! Ho-ho! Double doink. Just a singular doink. Goes through the uprights. That's a nice shot on there. It's a quick snapshot from Barbosa. About 5 minutes remaining left in this one. And folks, we have a special halftime presentation, and that will be our October saves of the month. You can go to @GameandFrame on Instagram. Find those saves. We'll be presenting them at halftime. You can go to Instagram too. Vote for your favorite. The winner will receive a Salt glove bag, presented by Salt, of course. I think I need one of those for my bag for sure. My gloves can be very smelly. They're antimicrobial technology. Whisks all that away. Barbosa. Sends it back to Abelardi. Rasheed Thomas. Always looking to get the ball back. He's in an acute position here in the corner. He's able to get by Vetter, but only for now. And the ball will stay in, and there you go. The keeper picks it up. Stone. Washington has to deal with it. St. Paul doesn't get all of it, unfortunately. Still remains with the home side. They've had a majority of the possession here in the first half. Sewell boys just doing everything they can to maybe get a touch on the ball here and there. I wonder if referee Tim will allot some time as Diego Salone went down early in the half with an ankle injury, slipping on the turf. Tui. Bell. Here's Raymond. Abelardi. Rasheed Thomas tries to go through too. Crunched. Johnson comes up with it. Still, once again, not enough numbers forward for my liking. We've seen Coach Campbell make some tactical changes in the past, switching away from the 3-5-2 to a 4-4-2 to create some more pressure, allow some more channels in that midfield space. Not the case here tonight. That with halftime just a few minutes away, could be a conversation they have. A Portela. Clutches that one. Moves it on to Vetter. He goes for a lofted ball again. Nicely done there from Washington to maintain possession for his side. Philadelphia, do they look for one more opportunity? Musimichi to Jawara. Raymond, maybe just too much time on the ball. He's able to find a friend. Philadelphia maybe content. Just hold possession here for now. Maybe not. Jawara, he's in. He could have a shot at goal here. Poked away by those long legs of Ferreira. We talked about it. Came into action there. Nice job from Baker to use his body well. Hunter Bell. He'll leave that one off. Raymond. Oh, almost a wonderful quarry finale. A desperate challenge. Took out Baker by the knees. He expected to be called, but maybe advantage given here. Swell Old Boys have the ball. Johnson. Upended by Thomas. Will it be a call? It will be as soon as the AR puts his whistle or his flag up. Ball taken too quickly. Possession coughed up. Just seems like Philadelphia has the run of the pitch here. They can utilize the width. They can move inside then out. Seems like the channels are just wide open. There needs to be something here from the Sewell boys to clog those channels up, make it more difficult for these passes to make their way through. The top two for the Sewell boys doing their best to put on the pressure, but that's exhausting work to just chase the ball, only for it to be whizzed right beyond you. Vetter, the happy recipient of an errant pass. Ferreira. Johnson. Looks for one. Popped off his shoulder. Down to St. Paul goes. I believe I heard a call for 3 more minutes from center referee Tim. That was all that will be allotted here in the first half. It's been an exciting one. Dominant from the home side. But soccer, sometimes we know, is a tale of two halves. One half could go the way of one team, the second the other. Portela. He's had a few saves here. Ones you expect him to make. The goals really didn't have a chance to save, unfortunately. Velasquez. It's his turn to move forward. Lays it off for Baker. Does he have a crack from distance? He does! St. Paul has seen that shot one too many times. That's an easy save.
So at Operation Blackout here at Blackout Coffee, it's your opportunity to donate coffee to our troops.
Tui. St. Paul directing traffic. He's saying what every pass is going to go. Here's Barbosa. Sifone to Baker. That's fine defending from Jawara. Speed and agility from this man, as well as good footwork. Ferreira intercepts the pass, but only as far as the offensive line. Tui. Rasheed Thomas on the opposite side of the pitch. Excellent shape work from Philadelphia. Now what's the defensive structure for Sewell going to do? Barbosa, he only needs an inch of space to have the shot on. Looks for the best shot available. Tui! More of a cross than a shot in the end. Mitsumishi, he could have a shot on. Ooh, he got all the way under it instead of over it. That one out of bounds. Getting the ball from the bench here. Normally this is when I would talk about all the upcoming games, friend, but we don't have any left. They're all ongoing. So make sure you can check all the other videos streaming now on the Game and Frame YouTube, because there's some qualifying matches happening up in New York. Those are always going to be fun to watch. Anytime there's a playoff or tournament implications, it's always great soccer. So on our halftime presentation, you can head over there for 15 minutes and then make your way back to see the conclusion of this one. 3 points for the Sewell boys would be massive to move them out of that semi-relegation zone. Whereas Philadelphia FC want to be in their rightful place in that top 4, top 5. A streaming run forward. Rasheed Thomas the one time! Oh! Barely goes beyond the bar. And that will be the final play of the half. Current score is 2 for Philadelphia SC, 0 for Sewell boys. We'll see you in 15.
If you're not interested. Silva, that's a useful ball. Gomes brings it down. Gomes! Fantastic save by Jamalau.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the American Premier Soccer League Week 9 match between home side Philadelphia SC in the light blue and navy shorts and away side Sewell Old Boys in the black and red. It was a quick halftime break in this brisk November evening. That's all well and good as these players are looking to stay warm and get right back out on the pitch. So far, Philadelphia up 2-0 so far in this contest. As we were taking a peek at the table during the break, you can see how much 3 points would do for them, catapult them up the table. They would beat out a couple of members. Their historic club, Philadelphia, they're not used to being this far down, but with a lot of new teams entering the conference this year, they find themselves in 8th. Don't believe I see any substituting adjustments from either side so far. So we'll see when each manager decides to make those substitutions deeper into the half. Philadelphia figuring out some of the tactics, unlocking this 3-5-2 set out by Nick Campbell, the manager of the Sewell Old Boys. Now, Nick actually presented me with some couple of interesting facts about his players, and we'll get to those in just a few. That attack cut out, but only just for an instant. Ball there over the touchline. Jawara. Oh, fake out. Not enough on that for Salvatore Ficorata, who has a goal in that first half. Rasheed Thomas the second. Here's Ryan Gale. Had to talk to him at halftime. Like, who are you, friend? Not on the sheet. Listed as 17. Stone. The half-hearted effort. Kyle Stone, striker, played at Widener University. A lot of these folks. Ryan Gale as well, striker for Rowan University. Some good talent on this squad. Just haven't been able to puzzle it together, connect the passes that they need to unlock the back four presented by Philadelphia SC. Speaking of presentations, this is presented by Umbro, of course, right? Celebrating 100 years of football. You can check them out and all their fancy gear at umbropremier.com. And I'll be looking for some warmer material after this. So I have to wear my ski pants and jacket, look like the kid from Christmas Story. Now Johnson wants to find a miracle here. Can't get beyond Albalardi. Clearance. Thought was going to be stopped up. There's Rasheed Thomas.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. In a Chevy of their choice. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Who gets there? He has 3 to beat. He knows he's looking for it. Sends it great. On to Salvatore. He tosses back to Thomas. He can lay it off one more. No, goes for goal! Through the back of the net like a fireball! Rasheed Thomas, the brace. An exhilarating counterattack here from Philadelphia SC. The pace, just too hot to handle for that back three. We'll give Salvatore Ficorata an assist on that. Did well for the give and go to give it back to Thomas in a fine position for a one-time shot. Portela, nothing he could do on that. That was a point-blank shot. Manager Sexton for Philadelphia saying, keep up the pressure. We need as many goals in the bank as we can. Game is not over by a long shot. Now, how does Sewell Old Boy, how do they handle that counterattack? Because there's been a number of opportunities where Rasheed Thomas has been in behind like that. They have, it looks like Vetter's kind of slotted in more to a stopper role in that center defensive mid area. We'll see what he can do. For now, it's Albalardi. Musamishi. Tui. To Hunter Bell. You can see how eager Philadelphia SC is to break the lines. As soon as they have possession, they want to make those runs in. Jawara cuts around a couple. Safone. He took a gut check there. Looks like he got hit in the, actually, yeah, side of the eye. Referee Tim has to stop it for a head. Make sure everybody's safe once again. Safone, a midfielder from RCSJ Community College. He's done well here so far, dictating the tempo in the midfield when his side does have possession. Hasn't been often. Usually he is the one that starts it up. How much gas does he have in the tank? He's been taking shot after shot, knock after knock. Here's Safone right on cue. Ferreira. Rowan University grad himself. crunched in the midfield. A clattering of bodies. Hunter Bell unscathed after that. Musumishi. Beautiful one-touch passing from the home side. Raymond, he goes for a long-range effort! Out of bounds. You love the attempt. Ferreira. Clips that up to Johnson. Well done. Can't get past Mitsumishi, however. Velasquez. Want to see more from him this half. He seems spry. He seems spunky. Do more on the ball. Soccer is a game of confidence. If you do not have confidence on the ball, you can't get anything done. Whether it's a pass, it's a dribble, moving off the ball even. You have to have that swagger about you. That's why I play goalie. I felt more comfortable in between the sticks than with the ball more at my feet. Stone. Here's Ryan Gale. Stone screaming for it. He's a burly target in there, but Gale goes for the shot. Right into the chest of St. Paul. Okay, a fine attempt. I think Philadelphia, they'll be content to have those shots from distance. Ferreira steps two. Christensen. Looking for Stone. Can't get by Washington. This is something cameraman, producer Jorge and I were talking about during the halftime break. How do the Sewell Old Boys utilize the numbers in the midfield to move the ball more effectively? They're playing this kick and run strategy. Hasn't worked for them so far. This pass might. Portela. He had to sprint from his goal line to commit the challenge, and a fortunate deflection off number 7. Portela. Now the press is on. Too much time spent in the back line. Ferreira. Clever from the kid. Christensen to Vetter. Okay, good patience and discipline. This is how we want him to work for the midfield, but then confusion at the top. No. Ferreira. Expertly done, breaking some ankles, some cheers from his bench. They need something in this. Johnson. Take on the defender friend. Yes. Cross to the back posts. Oh, Baker was looming for it. He was looking. Still he maintains. Velasquez. There we go. The pass. Not the right one. Still possession maintained. Sifone. Calm. Settles it down. Another forced ball over the top. Juara might let that ride, and he does. And we will have a substitute here in the 56th minute. We'll see when the referees decide to sort that out. Who will be called off here? Will be Sifone called to the bench. Sifone, he'll take his spot on the bench. Job well done. We were wondering how much endurance he was going to have. Just being bruised up in that midfield. That leaves captain duties. Portela, the goalkeeper there in pink. How will his leadership shine through with his team down 3-0? Raymond. Tui. Abelardi.
The holidays are all about good company and good food. With our gourmet dishes and prepared meals, you can spend more time enjoying each other. That's something to
Musamishi. Philadelphia fine to be patient and wait for possession. Open up some of these skip passes. Barbosa. Great composure from him. Raymond. Put some spin on that. Barbosa shoving Ferreira. He's a large body to move. Here's a substitute. Good first touch in this cold evening. Raymond to switch the pace of play. Jawara not able to track it in the night sky. Lost it in the lights. Another substitute here for the Sewell Old Boys. Looks like Johnson's day will be done. Would have liked to see more from him. I know his capabilities, his potential. Just didn't have the opportunities this evening. We'll be looking to shine another day. Good step from Hunter. Number 21, Dominic Iladise. Consistent with these long balls over the top. I'd like him to try something different. Think differently. Tried it 3 or 4 times now. Hasn't found the mark. Look for something else. Washington. He was put under pressure. He coughs it up. Here's better. Just noticed number 11 on the pitch here. That's Renzulli. Sometimes he'll wear the captain's armband. He's on this near side. He'll go up against Arbaletti. Baker going 1v1. What a treat to watch. Something for Tim to sort out. Referee Tim, he calls a corner kick. This will be the second for the Sewell Old Boys, and they desperately need a set-piece opportunity. St. Paul organizing the defense. Who's marking whom? Ball comes in to the near post. Turned in. St. Paul snatches it up. He's looking for Salvatore. He flicks it to Barbosa. Keeps it in bounds. Ooh, saw what he was trying to do. The second touch, he slipped right off the top of the ball there. Allowed the defense to poke it away. Abelardi. St. Paul. Jawara. Jawara again. Can't get it beyond Vasquez. Looks for a curling effort. Washington there to intercept. Still, he maintains possession. Okay, Washington. Haven't seen him this far up the pitch yet so far in the contest. Now he needs to get back on defense. Switch of field for Renzulli. Thomas deep in his own half. Patience from the side in blue. That's what you love to see. Now they need to find a friend. Barbosa skipping by every challenge. Sewell, their turn with it. Can they display the same amount of patience and discipline as the home side? Christensen finds Renzulli in some space. Renzulli hooks it to Stone. Stays on sides, miraculously. Tui is able to bring it down. There's just so much space in that midfield. Barbosa, beautiful turn. Rashid was on, just couldn't find him. Better. Baker, excuse me. Baker had to do some defensive duties there. Apologies. Not used to seeing him that far back in his own defensive half. Not sure if that throw was legal, but we'll let it slide. Baker to Christensen. There's that in and out triangular passing I wanted to see, now utilizing their numbers in the midfield. Baker tried to create some space for himself, pings it off Jawara for a throw. Gale looking to launch. Does well. Washington trying to find in the lights. Picarata. He gets smushed. But around a couple challenges better, doing everything he can to slow up the counterattack. Picarata. Feel like he could have a shot from there. Raymond now with the opportunity. Goes for goal through the uprights. Love the little turn in space there from Raymond. Once again, he's been seeing himself on the scoreboard, just can't seem to find the back of the net. Looks like we have another substitute. Baker will be exiting the match.
Style and substance. In the GM.
And as soon as I see who it is for the Sewell Old Boys, I'll let you know. Kept in by the substitute. Can't maintain possession. Good battle. And the corner flag eventually goes out of bounds. I believe that's number 19 for the Sewell Old Boys. That's Olmedo. Manager Nick Campbell served as the coach for Gwynedd Mercy Griffins for the past 2 years. Recruited a number of those players, including Christensen, number 14, Velasquez, number 7, Ladose, number 21, and Gaboho, who has not yet entered the match, but I'm sure we'll see him at some point. They went on a historic run into the semifinals. So glad to see those lads sticking together here. It's their first attempt in the Delaware River Conference, a gritty conference, a tough conference, unforgiving to say the least. It's not for the faint of heart. Tui. Velasquez gets shoved to the turf. Barbosa, can't believe it. Center referee Tim hasn't called much. There's been a few things. It looks like it'll be a throw, my bad. Picarata. Velasquez I want to see the explosiveness from him, the potential unleashed. Renzulli can't turn. Rashid Thomas, can he beat Ferreira? Excellent positioning, almost dragged down to the turf. I believe it was an offsides call, potentially. Referee Tim not really in position to make the penalty call. Ferreira to restart. Good, not on there from Kevin Stone, or Kyle Stone. Ryan Gale, he was wary to it. He knew that was the play, just couldn't get it at his feet. Washington. He gets his pocket picked. Stone to Gale. One more time! To the back of the net it goes! A thief in the night. Ryan Gale converts the opportunity. That's what you'll love to see, folks. That's the game of soccer. Sometimes you have to create your own luck, and a good pressure onto the defensive line affords them the opportunity. Ryan Gale, he gets his first goal of the season. Maybe I gave him a Castor blessing during that halftime when I was talking to him. He's able to convert. Looks like we will have a few folks being substituted here for the home side. Rashid Thomas being called to the bench, Jawara as well. We'll pull my roster sheet up here. I'll let you know who enters in this duo. That's Corey Yorkie, number 26, on the ball now. And number 19, Nigel Johnson, takes his place in the midfield. I've seen Nigel Johnson a good number of times. Stalwart, defensive-minded guy. Goes up from time to time. Shepard out of bounds here by Vetter. Didn't have the pace or the step on Figueroa, but had the positioning. Sometimes that's the defender's bread and butter. Portela lifts it up. Stone brings it down. Odize. Just feel like Barbosa is always thinking a couple steps ahead. He knows what the defender's going to do before they even realize it. Raymond with a quick acceleration. He finds him in the defensive line after Jawara goes out for the substitution. They have the same kind of space in terms of, or pace rather, in terms of that speed, acceleration we were talking about. Both attacking minded. So, seems like a natural fit. Barbosa now leading the charge. Maybe he tries to do a little too much. Find a friend. So, hello, boys. Advantage given. Here's the goal scorer, Gale. That's on sides. He's running right at St. Paul. He has to jump, and it's into the back of the net. No way! A brace for Gale. In the right place at the right time in quick succession. The kid nets two. Inching closer to parity here are the Sewell Old Boys. Now they find themselves only one behind with about 20 minutes on the clock. That's what we were talking about at the top of the show, folks. They started the season pretty rough, understanding the pace and the physicality of this league. Just finding their rhythm slowly but surely. After each and every game, they've scored a little bit more, conceded fewer. They find themselves two. I believe that's the most they've scored in any game all season. They need at least another one now. Can magic happen here in Philadelphia? St. Paul, a frustrated kick. He was looking for the clean sheet. Can't find it here. Better. Musumishi. Abelardi with a boot.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays.
Happy together.
In a Chevy of their choice. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
The bespoke AI laundry combo washes and dries in only 68 minutes. Even smarter with smart things. Shop Black Friday deals now.
Yorkie, he's got fresh legs. He's got to chase that a little bit, cause some pressure in that back line. Throw them off their game. Nigel Johnson. Abelardi. To Hunter Bell. Tui. He launches that forward. Yorkie not fully locked into the game just yet. Doesn't realize the ball is going to be just pretty much flung his way every opportunity. Barbosa trying to close down. Velasquez crunched again. Here's Ryan Gale. He's got a head of steam. Oh, he skips by Washington. He's on to goal. Does he go for the shot? He does! The power was there, the placement not. St. Paul gets that in his clutches. Musumishi. Tui. Looks for Ficarrara. Finds him in space. He's going one-on-one against Vetter. He needs some help. Vetter, once again, the positioning sublime. Pushes Ficarrara over the end line. As a reminder, folks, we do have our Save of the Month competition running. It's our Save of the Month for October. It's up on our Instagram at Game in Frame. You can head over there, especially after the match is done, because this one is just heating up. You can vote for your favorite save from October. The winner will receive a glove bag from Salt Athletic with their microbial technology. You know, those gloves will be smelling like new in no time, so you want your favorite keeper to be awarded those for sure. Good saves from both of these keepers thus far. You would say routine, but sometimes even the routine, the mundane, is most impactful. You're the last line of defense. Musumishi. Flips that up here to Barbosa. Almost tricked himself out. Unsure if that ball was fully over the line. Looks like we will have another substitute here for the Sewell Old Boys. Stone, his day is done. We'll have a new member enter the battlefield. Odise, what a throw. Nigel Johnson with it to Raymond. Abelardi goes inside. Sumishi with the turn. Yorkie. carefully moving up the pitch. Once again, the pace of Ficarrara. Did the first touch take him too wide? I believe it did. Oh, under the clutches of Portela. And it will ping off of him for a corner. Fortune once again smiles on the home side. While he gets that set up, Ficarrara, number 2, Mason Regan, is the one who is entered as the substitute. He'll play up top there in place of Kyle Stone. Right now, called in for some defensive measures. Who will he mark right now? Just a blade of grass. Ficarrara looking short. Sees Raymond. He could swing it in. Raymond. The attack peters out. Now the counter. Here's Regan. Finds Gale. Can't skip past Washington, however. Okay, this is end-to-end action, folks. You should be on the edge of your seat. If I was sitting, I would be for sure. You don't know where the next goal is going to come from. Either side, you feel like, has the opportunity. Odise, willing to just alleviate some pressure, allow the shape to reform for his midfield line. St. Paul to get himself reset here to Bell. He skips it up to Barbosa once more in space. Yorkie. Yorkie, a different style of striker, more of that target forward, rebound guy. Was Rashid Thomas and the like, more of that on-running, want to take on defenders. Looking for the redirect here is Yorkie. He pokes it through. Barbosa to meet it. Gets behind Renzulli. Thinks about a cross. Oh, what a beautiful snake, a shot! Barbosa, almost a magical effort to increase the side. Portela has done well here so far. A number of saves for him. Is Gale? Does he go for 3? The technique was good, just didn't catch it all the way. Raymond. To Bell. A slip ball through here to Yorkie. Does he have the pace to convert? Ferreira certainly does. He will shepherd that away and wins the goal kick. Whew. He hangs his head in exhaustion. He's like, what more do I got to do, lads? Ferreira, still a long way to go here, friend. Near side, they're in it. Adise. Washington flicks that back again. The defense not clean so far from Philadelphia. They're losing focus in the latter stages of the match. This is where they're lacking some of that experience from Weaver, from Richter. Abelardi moves it on to Barbosa. Abelardi wants it back. He's like, please, never get the opportunity to get this far up the pitch. Fortunately finds Barbosa. He moves through 2. Shot could be on for the kid. The chop, just too far away.
Best Buy has thousands of Black Friday deals.
On Portela. He gets one paw on it. That's all it takes. Nigel Johnson. How does he influence the match here in midfield? Philadelphia might do well to settle it down. They choose not to. Look for Yorkie. Intercepted by Ferreira. Sewell, old boys. Slip that in to Regan. Calls for offside, but looks like he'll be on. The ball, though, however, will be out. Coaching staff of Philadelphia trying to lend their support, their energy to their side. You can see some hands on knees, some heavy labored breathing. Got to close this one out. That's what makes the good teams the greatest. St. Paul taking his time here. Allows his team to catch their breath. Tui. Ficarada. Ficarada still with it. Finds Barbosa. He's willing to take on defenders. Lays it off here for Musumeci. Abelardi. Pass not pinpoint enough. The attack petered out, or has it? Yorkie gives chase. Velasquez. Haven't called his name too much in this second half. Abelardi to spy this. Send it back to St. Paul. Tui with tons of space. A yell for keep. Raymond slices that up. Almost found Barbosa. Renzulli with it now. Ooh, cleverness from Barbosa to win the throw. Philadelphia need to settle down now. They don't need a goal. Would be nice, but they're still in the lead. They maintain possession, exhaust the other side. They don't have the energy to counterattack, to score. Regan needed to go to the ball first. Here's Abelardi. Barbosa, he's making that run time and time again. Doesn't have much left to go for a chase for the upteenth time. Renzulli. That's a fine challenge. Philadelphia with possession. Barbosa, he was touching his legs, stretching out the hamstrings. Feel like a substitute is in order, but how many folks they have left on the bench? Not many. So, old boys, they don't have the numbers forward just yet. Regan pops it up to himself, makes Abelardi think. Regan. Hunter Bell has impressed me very much, especially filling in those big shoes of Weaver, Rector, the like. Abizio, haven't seen him in here yet today either. So a lot of their mainstay defenders. Okay, Ryan Gale. Once again, this kid a firecracker. Abelardi. Slips it to Barbosa. Barbosa! Almost slipped beyond the grasp there. About Portela. He's able to dive upon it on the second effort. Barbosa, you can see the life leaving his eyes a little bit. He's not much energy with him. And this might be for him. Pedro, willing to take all the time off the clock he can as he makes his way to the 50-yard mark. If he gets a yellow for his transgressions, he'll be willing to take it. When I see that player, I'll let you know who it is. Could it be manager, coach, player, commissioner, Eric Sexton? We'll see if he's wearing the number 2. It will be him. Yorkie. Raymond now has taken Barbosa's spot here in the leftward channel. More of that attacking pressure. If that is Sexton, which I believe it is, take his defensive duties. Great positioning, a wise player, an aggressive player. He'll challenge any ball, no matter the player, the cost to his body. He goes up against the goal scorer now. And it's a penalty kick! Referee Tim, he makes a call, and it's a point to the spot. Wow. A deciding moment here as the time ticks away. Who will be the one to step over it? Ferreira, I believe, has the ball in his clutches. Wow, another twist in the narrative here, Jorge. Can you believe it? Gil Ferreira. Can he convert to level the sides? Can he salvage a point? Ferreira stares down St. Paul and converts. We are now tied up 3-3. My word. And that is another effort from Ryan Gale. Playing on fire, this kid. He weaved his way into the box, forced the challenge from, I believe it was Nigel Johnson. Foul called on him.
This holiday, set the table with the best. From orchard-picked pears to curated gourmet gifts, Harry & David brings a legacy of flavor to every celebration. Make it a hand-picked holiday with Harry & David.
My word, 3-3. What a match. Raymond. I believe a foul was called there. Uncertain, but still Philadelphia. They'll take the call, whatever it is. I'll certainly take a throw in here in the attacking third. Not much left in this match. Maybe 3-4 minutes tops. Another ball out of bounds. Do we have a long-range throw? No. We've seen a number of those today. Musumishi, he goes for a shot through traffic. Portela saw it all the way. Washington finds that one in the lights. Hunter Bell does just the same. Here's Regan, the ball the opposite side of him. Can he keep it in, or at least get a corner? Only goes as far as Abelardi. Nigel Johnson was looking for Vicarada. Didn't get there. Velasquez. Goal scorer Ferreira, the hero of this story. Renzulli. A little preemptive on the cross there, you feel. Tui. A desperate launch forward, trying to do anything. Yorkie. That was an awkward challenge for him. Wasn't sure if he was trying to protect himself or go for the ball. Ends up in a heap. You can see a number of players stretching, touching their knees, exhausted from the end-to-end action. I'm exhausted just looking at it. Seems like the players will be okay. Referee Tim saying that Yorkie must exit for now for a check from the trainer, especially the way he was rolling on the ground a little bit. that puts Philadelphia SC down a man and down on time. It only seems like this is the way their season has been going, Philadelphia SC, which is why they find themselves in 8th. 1 point just won't do. They need all 3 here at home. Johnson. Tui with the touch. Gale, a better challenge. Can't get beyond manager Sexton. Philadelphia with a chance to counterattack. Tui. Wrong side of the defense. Here's Christensen. He goes by 1, goes by 2. He breaks the lines. Sexton, awkward challenge for him. Regan is offsides. Okay. A little bit of a life, a little spunkiness for the away side. Here's Yorkie. To Michael Johnson. Abelardi. Too far ahead of Raymond. He looks at that ball longingly like, man, I wanted that so bad. How much time is left? We are in 2 extras. You feel the whistle is coming. Any point. Abelardi. Crucial intervention. Okay, somebody is covered in blood. You can't have that. Oh, it was after that collision with Yorkie. Vetter, looks like he's got a patch on his face, but his jersey might have a lot of outstanding blood on it. Definitely no backups here. Looks like they'll have to either sort that out where he gets a new jersey, and they're okay with the number change, or he doesn't play, or they find a substitute. Can you believe how many twists and turns this game has had? Needs to be a novel written about this match when it's all said and done. This is why Game and Frame is here. This is why you cover grassroots soccer, folks. The narratives to be captured, the storylines to be told. Odise. Sewell boys gave up possession too early. There's no runners. Hunter Bell. Heaves and hose. Nigel Johnson, Raymond. Can he be the savior? Looks for the cross to the back post and on runner! Diving header! Oh my word! Tui, like a torpedo. Oh, off the crossbar. Just wasn't meant to be, but what an effort. And still we go, ladies and gentlemen. How much time? I don't even see referee Tim with the whistle at his lips. Yorkie holds up the play for now. That was Alomido. Haven't called his name since he's been substituted in. Finally gets a shout out on the cast. Everything on the line for club and city here for Philadelphia. Manager, coach, player, commissioner, Aaron Saxton, he takes off the gloves even for this. Could this be the final play? Could this be the miraculous moment, the launch? People rise up. Nigel Johnson still pinged around. Ryan Gale able to levy the danger for now. Victor Bell not able to do enough. And there you have it, folks. A tie here in Philadelphia. Home side Philadelphia SC 3. Away side Sewell boys 3. My goodness, what a match, folks. It's been a pleasure to broadcast this one for you. It's Phil Boda with Jorge as a producer, cameraman, Game and Frame Productions as always, and Umbro Premier as our sponsor. We thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.